Okay, I just want to start by even singing happy birthday to me because I cannot believe that I'm 54 years old. Yes! So, March 9th, I'm turning 54. So, I'm pre recording this in advance because then that day you will not find me anywhere because I will be headed to Disney to celebrate 54 years and also being in Orlando, Florida. Hello, everybody. It's been a while. But 54 years later. So I would like to just thank God for being on this earth for 54 years. Thank my parents, Benjamin and Ida Mahlatini, for being the most awesome parents that I ever had. Yes, prayerful, loving, kind, never giving up on their firstborn, me, when things were tough. Thank you for believing in me the most when the life lessons were the toughest. Love you, mom and dad. Thank you to all of you who have been encouraging me and also who have been encouraged by my work, because guess what? As I encourage you, I actually was being encouraged more than you guys were being encouraged. So thank you for your birthday wishes. Thank you for your life wishes. Thank you for your prayers, because I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for those good thoughts, good prayers that you all have sent on my behalf so that I can be here 54 years later. So, at 50, I wrote a book, and that book was about life lessons that I had learned for 50 years. So I decided that this time around, since it's a whole new, way of writing books as well, I'm going to do a video. So this is not a short video because I'm going to talk about 54 heartfelt lessons that I have learned so far that I hope that you can resonate with. But my hope is that those that listen to it will be encouraged, but most of all will remember some of those life lessons and not stress too much about them, not worry too much about them, not giving up on themselves, because it happens to all of us in life. I've decided that the things that I have learned, I can put them into two categories. I think life is full of lessons, right? It's about lessons, but it's about love and letting go. Yeah. It's about loving the lessons that life brings to you, or letting go of those lessons that, one, you're not understanding, you're not willing to give, to put in any work on, you're not, willing to let those be life lessons, for you. I've learned that with life's lessons, right? If you want to grow and be a different person and achieve differently and, be in a different place, then you have to be open to loving every lesson that comes to you, good and bad. So that's why I'm summarizing everything that I'm going to be talking about in the category of loving it or letting it go. I have decided that I will love every moment, painful and not painful, the heartbreaks and, the loving moments. I'm going to embrace it all, because 54 years later, I think I know a little bit more than I did in the last 54. So the other two lessons probably that you'll find being a theme in the things that I have learned that have been the most difficult ones for me to learn. And I know that, there will be, somebody out there that probably has felt the same way. That is overcoming fear and being patient. Anybody that has known me probably has heard me say this. The most difficult and challenging lessons for me have been overcoming fear and being patient. Strange, right? But they have been the toughest lessons. You'll find those themes in every book that I have written, of the 24 plus books that I've written, that those themes come up. There are a few lessons, however, that I would like to share with you from my experience in celebration of my 54 years on earth. Lessons that have served me well when I wasn't patient and when I was afraid. I hope they too can help you look on the other side of your fears and help shorten your journey to your life success, joy, and peace. Number one, You may have to take a detour on the way. Your dream will come true. But if you remain true to yourself, the time will come when all the dots will connect and everything will appear easy. It does come. But do the preparation without ceasing. Don't give up. Hang in there. Number 2, though the journey may be painful and challenging at times, remain fearless. It's okay to feel the fear sometimes, but do not let that fear outweigh your dreams or your courage. Believe in your dream and hold on to what you're passionate about. Number 3, if it means having to do small odd jobs, losing it all on the way, or even, doing some stuff that you think, oh, this is delaying me, please do it. Be still and hold on, because it is all worth it. It's part of the journey. Number 4, have you heard of the story of the frog? It broke barriers because it couldn't hear the crowd that kept saying, hey, don't go that way, don't do it that way. And it just kept going. And then what happens was it achieved the impossible. It climbed the highest mountain and won because it didn't hear the people that were saying it's not possible. Stop, you're going to hurt yourself. Sometimes we have to be deaf to what people say, family say, friends say about what's possible for us, about our journey and our dreams. Be your number 1 cheerleader and tell yourself, yes, I can. Even if you're the only one that believes in you, stand in that belief and believe in yourself. Number 5, if you ask somebody for help and they don't help you, move on to the next person, to the next opportunity. Don't hold anything against them or be resentful towards them, because whoever is supposed to help you along the way will help you. They will be there, no questions asked. Sometimes the lack of help from others is actually the help that you need to push yourself to the next level. Some people will help you so that they can get the glory. Move on. It is when you say no to those things and to those people, it is when you say no that you gain your greatest strength, and that strength is within you. Trust me, it's been a long journey. Number 6, yes, it is true. What the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. I've preached this, but didn't know the lesson until I had to learn it. Practice the habit of writing down your dreams, believing that you certainly can make them happen, that they will come true. I believe in vision boards. So believe in creating and writing your vision down. It all comes true one way or another. Be encouraged. Write them down. Have a vision. Otherwise you perish. Number 7. Never underestimate simple conversations that you have with people on a day-to-day basis, because it's in those small talk that wisdom and miracles unfold. Pay attention. Number 8, sometimes you'll have to just do it, no matter what the odds are. My move to Florida was probably the toughest move, but the most poignant move that I've ever made in my life. I've, made many moves, but if I had not taken the risk and followed my heart, who knows where I would be with my sad self today. Instead, it was the best thing that I could ever give myself, and hence the best birthday 54 years later that I can celebrate with you today, sharing these life lessons. There's a big difference in believing in yourself and acting on it, and also believing in yourself and not acting on it. I'll tell you one thing. There's a group that probably I don't recognize, enough. And this group is right there on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, they're called Project Positive Change. And it's led by one fearless leader, Lee Daniels. She's an attorney, and she decided to put, a group together of positive people that influence each other towards positivity. I was at a standstill in Boston. I didn't know whether the move was going to be something that I really wanted to follow my heart, but I attended a retreat, 3-day retreat. I was away from home, from everything, and we stayed in the woods and really did inner work that was just so deep and intense with some positive change, leaders there. And from that moment, I knew that the path was clear for me and I needed to move to Florida because that's where my heart is. So Lee Daniels, Project Positive Change People, my heart and gratitude go to you these 54 years. Thank you for being, an integral part of my move. So if you haven't checked it out, check them out on Facebook. They're there. Project Positive Change. Number 9. Always find a person you can dream with, someone who can believe in you, and someone who can be your cheerleader. Remember, you're your own number one cheerleader, but find somebody else, a friend, a relative, a colleague. Thank you to all my friends, my family, my colleagues who have played a big part in my journey so far. I appreciate you all, even though sometimes I don't have the opportunity to thank you every day. I thank you. Boy, my sisters are the best. I could never ask for more. But what they do is they won't let me whine. They wouldn't let me fail. And they wouldn't let me make excuses about my life. So guys, thank you. Number 10, don't give up just because you hear the word no or because it takes longer to get what you need to make your dream come to pass. Embrace every day. And you know what? Look at it as a stairway to success when, people say no to you or when things are being tough for you, because ultimately you will get to the top. Number 11, this one has been my mantra for the past 54 years. I was born to win. And I know that. I was born to win, and so were you. You were created to fulfill something that no one else except you can fulfill. No matter how small it seems sometimes, you matter, and your life matters. Number 12, the number one problem all people face is fear. Guess what? Your success, dreams, everything is found beyond your fears. The moment you overcome your fears is the moment your success and freedom begins. I can't say it enough. It's when you understand your own fears and you can go beyond those fears that you stop making excuses for anything. Because everything is an excuse after all. Recognizing that everything is an excuse after all will help you gain the strength that you actually have within you already to pursue your dreams and to do those things that you're afraid of. Number 13, my recent book, brand new book, Unstoppable, Living a Free and Fearless Life, is my ultimate release of all. No excuses. I had to even shave my hair to make sure that I let go of everything that could have been holding me back. So be of good courage. Don't give up. Don't give in, because with enough belief in your own inner strength, the confidence will come, the courage will come. You too can make your dreams come true. Number 14, life is not fair, but guess what? Life is good. LG. Number 15, life is too short to waste time hating anyone. That's that one. 16, don't take yourself so seriously because you know what? No one else does. Number 17, my former boss at the Orange County Library, Sarah Brown, will be so proud of me saying this one and having followed her advice because I'm in a great place today. Pay off your credit cards every month faithfully. Stay out of debt. Number 18, you don't have to win every argument. So sometimes you have to agree to disagree, and it's okay. You don't have to win them all. Number 19, it's okay to get angry with God because He can take it. Remember, He knows the plans that He has for you. So He also understands that you don't understand the journey of how He will get you to where you're supposed to be. And it's okay. for you not to want to surrender, because you will get to surrender if you want to get to where he wants you to go, which is awesome. Number 20, make peace with your past so it won't screw up the present. Sorry, forgive yourself and those who have wronged you. You have to forgive. Sometimes this might even take professional help, so be okay with seeking help. Even if you're a professional, seek help. Number 21, mental health is real, y'all. It's real. Be okay taking the steps towards healing. Depression, anxiety, PTSD, fear, these are most common mental health struggles that everybody goes through at one moment or another. Be free to receive help. Number 22, parents, it's okay to let your children see you cry. I have been providing counseling and coaching for the past 23 years and have seen how many people were affected by their parents' secrets or their parents' inability to be real. Feel free to be you with your children. They learn from you being you. Number 23, don't compare yourself to others. You have no idea what their journey is all about. Facebook pictures, Instagram pictures, YouTube videos, or are just a facade. There's much more behind those stories. There's much more behind everything that they're showing. So be real and stop comparing yourself to other people. Number 24, you can get through anything if you stay focused on one day, one moment at a time. A writer, that wants to write books, which a lot of people want to do because I've done so, you have to start writing. Just write. Just write. If you want to be a speaker, speak. 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 Number 25, it's never too late to have a happy childhood. But the second, and the one after that, all up to you. That's it. No one else will live it for you, recreate it for you. You have to recreate it for yourself. 26, when it comes to going after what you love in life, don't take no for an answer. Push until something happens. Or pray until something happens. I can't tell you enough. Push. Number 27, burn the candles, use the nice sheets, wear the fancy lingerie. Don't save it for a special occasion, because today is a special occasion. Tomorrow is not promised to anyone. You have this moment. Enjoy it. Make the most of it, because tomorrow is not promised. 28. Over prepare. Over believe, and see what happens when you're prepared. It's so amazing. When you have your ducks in a row, opportunity knocks. Number 29. No one is in charge of your happiness except you. Number 30. When facing upsetting or challenging situations, ask yourself, in 5 years, will this matter? 31. Always choose life, because there will be moments where you will contemplate being dead is better. No matter what, choose life, because life gets better. Dead is final. You'll be gone. 32, probably re-emphasizing this one, forgive everyone and everything. Forgive. Number 33, what other people think of you is none of your business. Everyone will talk about everyone. Give them something to talk about. Like my mother, Mrs. Ida Maflatini, always used to say, you know what? Do good and people will speak good of you. If you do bad, then that's what they will talk about. So focus on your professional and personal growth and give people something to talk about. You are in control. Number 34, time heals almost everything. Give time. However, a situation, is bad, however bad a situation is, actually, should I say, it will change. Hang in there and give it time. 35, Your job won't take it won't take care of you when you're sick, because a lot of us are just working and working and working and working, and we're not giving time to the friends, family around us, who are the people that will take care of us when the end comes. So I challenge you today, text message, WhatsApp, and just say hello to a friend and keep in touch with people so that people know that you exist and you remember them. I know I'm guilty of this, but hey, whenever I post up a dose of motivation and encouragement, be, real, and just know that that's me reaching out, because I can't reach out to all of you individually. But when I do that, to me, I'm in touch with people, and I'll see a lot of people reading it. Then I know that, I exist and you guys exist. What about you? When was the last time that you got in touch with somebody, anybody, besides your work? Number 35. Oh, I love this one. Believe in miracles. That's it. 36. Parents, your children get only one childhood. Please make it memorable. 37. Make an effort to get outside every day. Miracles are waiting everywhere. And depression likes when you're mad, when you're staying inside, when you're upset. Stay outside. Get in the sunshine. Number 38. Here's a good one. If we all threw our problems in a pile and you saw everyone's problems, guess what? You're going to grab your problem because it's not as bad as the next person's problem. 39. Don't try to be an auditor, like an accountant of your life. Just show up and make the most of every second. Like I said before, life is too short. 54 I am. Number 40, get rid of anything that is not useful, that is not beautiful or joyful in your life. Just get rid of it. 41, believe me, I now know that all that truly matters is that you're loved. That's all. 42, jealous, being envious is a waste of time. You already have what you need. You are unique. You are a unique individual. And, the plan that God has for you is yours alone. So, be you. 43. So, we're talking about visions, right? And when I said earlier on about, you having a vision, what I meant was, instead of you moaning and groaning and complaining, what you need to do is to get up and look at other people that have done it and see what it is that they have done and learn from the other people. Having a vision means, what? Now you've defined your GPS in life and you now know where you're going. And guess what? There will be somebody else that has traveled that path, and you too can travel that path. It's easy. There's always a blueprint on whatever it is that you want. So all you got to do is dress up and show up, and life will show you where to go. Interesting. Number 44. If you don't ask, you won't get. There is power in asking, no matter what the answer is. You will be remembered and called when somebody, finds something that it is that you're looking for. They will let you know. But you've got to ask. You've got to tell people what you need so they know. 45. Life is a journey. It has lots of ups and downs, ins and outs. It is not tied with a bow, like a gift. No. It just is. It's not going to be smooth all the time. Number 46, don't be shocked when friends, family, and people don't remember you when everything falls apart. They will claim you didn't ask even when you do. They won't care when you don't have anything because now you don't. Don't be disheartened. That's life. Number 47, don't be afraid. You can make a big difference in life no matter how little your difference, appears to be. It is a big difference. Magnify everything that you're doing and just do it from the heart. Do your best and forget the rest. Pay attention to, the negativity or the failures, and pay attention to the good things that you're doing and enhance on that. Number 48, we all do the same things, but it's how we do them. You know, it's how we live our lives. Interruptions will come, negativity will come, but when you say yes to life, good things will happen and come to you. I have learned that just because someone is not on my path, it doesn't mean that they're lost. That was my number 49. Do your best to make sure that you just provide a comfortable level for people to feel comfortable around you, and they will be supported. My job is to make sure that I help people, you know, be comfortable in their lives, in their decisions, and what life has dealt them so that they can move on in life. So I had to work on my own first so that I can better support those that I am honored to serve. Number 50, instead of treating people the way you want to be treated, treat people the way they want to be treated. They will show you. And don't forget to show other people how you want to be treated, because you matter as well. Take care of you first, and the rest will come. Number 51, everyone matters to somebody. Everyone is a miracle, and so are you. Number 52, your parents did their part. They gave birth to you. Now it's your turn to give birth to yourself every day. Change what's not working. Change what they couldn't do for you. Seek help. Study. Get coached on, you know, whatever it takes to become a better you every day. But remember, it's up to you to make it the way that you want your life to turn around, not your parents. You have the responsibility. 53. Everyone is either your student or your teacher. Most people are both. Pay attention and pray like you mean it. Take note of time, respect time, arrive on time. I had to learn that big lesson. Dream big, trust your own soul, because deep inside, you already know what you want in life. You have the answers. I now know better. God doesn't always call the strong. Sometimes you have to be weak enough to serve. When you have nothing but faith, you have enough. Oh, number 54. I'm actually 54 years. Happy birthday to me. The best of my years. I have a feeling ahead of me. The joy begins now. I can't wait to hear your testimonies in person when I come on tour, because I'm planning to come out on tour. I have so much to share now, because I know many of you have been on your own personal journeys alongside mine. As I run to Disney, like I say, to celebrate my 54 years on this earth, I say to you, no matter how you feel, get up, dress up, show up, and never, ever give up. Check out my online parenting teens programs, teen empowerment programs and courses that I have been creating, individual coaching programs that I've been creating all this time that I was quiet, on www.drstemmy.com, or email me at drstem14@gmail.com. Disney, here I come. I am so excited that you got to hear and share with me 54 lessons that I have learned on this earth. I can't wait. God willing, I'll be able to share many, many more lessons in the birthdays to come. So for those of you who share a birthday with me on March 9th, happy birthday. May God bless you and increase your territories as He increases mine. As I always say, be encouraged. This is Dr. Stem.